Hello and welcome to today's practice. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of twisting. So let's warm up through the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and down. Make those movements nice and big. Big circular movements. Then taking the shoulders the other way. Let your head just move as you feel like you need to. Then interlace the fingers. We're going to drive the knuckles down towards the mat. Keeping the chest lifted, keeping the tailbone tucked so we're not sinking into that low back, and then drop right ear to right shoulder. On your inhale, come back to centre. On your exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. On your inhale, come back. On your exhale, drop chin to chest, rolling all the way down the body. We're going to walk the hands to the front of your mat. We're going to let the toes come to a nice stable plank position. Press the ground away, tuck the tailbone under. Who's now saying that in their sleep? Me. Take a breath in our plank position, and then on your exhale, hips up and back for downward facing dog. The right knee bends nice and deeply. We're thinking that someone's trying to pull your knee to your nose as we lengthen through your left heel. Getting that nice calf stretch. Just gently lifting that heel up off the ground to relieve that tension in the calf, and then allow that heel to go back down towards the mat. Switch sides. Nice tension through that right leg. See if you can let your knee relax. Let your left knee come towards your left nose. Release that tension for a breath. And then soften that heel back down to the ground before we let both heels find the mat. On your next inhale, we're going to float forward to our upward facing dog. Send your chest forward, thinking leading from that belly button. Give your butt cheeks a little bit of a squeeze while you're here, just to soften into that lower back stretch. Then we can relax through the glutes as we send that pelvic bone forward. So belly button, pelvic bone coming forward. Chest is lifting. If we feel a big part of tension in your low back, you're going to soften the hips and just let your hips come back up towards the sky. If we can, we're just going to let the body relax here for a breath as we drop right ear to right shoulder. Then inhale, come back to centre. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Coming back to centre. Exhale, slow lower. Elbows going backwards. Then sending your hips back into a nice long child's pose. I don't want tension through the hands when we take this first child's pose of practice. Let's warm up those rhomboids. As we then send hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a look to the top of your mat. We're going to step our right foot forward. We're going to reach up with the left hand. We're going to plant that hand back down. We're going to send hips up and back for downward facing dog. Go left side. And reach. And down. And downward dog. This time we're going to step. We're going to reach. We're going to see if we can lift. We're going to bring everything back down. Hips up and back, downward dog. Left side. We reach. Find balance. We start. Cartwheel. Downward dog. Inhale, float forward. Exhale, hips through. Inhale, we stay. Press the ground away as much as you can. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, we find centre. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Press your right hand into the ground a bit more. Inhale, we find centre. Tuck your chin to your chest. We're going to roll through an angry cat. Tucking the toes, lifting up and back for downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. And we reach. Bring that hand back down. We reach again. We let the hand come back. Whoops. And the foot follows. As we twist. Drop that hand all the way down. Come back to your twist. The hands cartwheel. And we step back for down dog. Step the left foot forward. And we reach. And we come back down. And we reach. And we come back down and we open sideways. We drop the hand down. And we cartwheel. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float forward. Keep the knees lifted or drop them down to the mat. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Press the ground away. Inhale, centre. This time exhale, just tuck chin to chest. Inhale, centre. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, centre. Exhale, hips up and back for downward facing dog. The right foot steps forward. And we reach. And we bring that hand back down and we reach. And we bring that hand back down and we reach. And then we twist. This time, the hands come to heart center and we find the outside of our thigh. And we find our nice twisted lunge. Taking a breath in here, wake the back leg up. Keep a nice stable gaze. See if you can soften those hips a little bit more. See if you can turn the chest just a tiny bit more. The hands plant. We step back. We go left side. Step forward. And we reach. And we come down. And we reach. And we come down. And we reach. We twist. Find some balance. Hands come to heart center. We find the outside of our thigh. And we twist. Wake the back leg up. See if you can drop the hips a little. Taking a nice breath in here. The hands plant. And we step. Hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, float forward. Diamond dog here, knees wide. Feet come to the back of your head. Keep the feet lifted as we drop right ear, right shoulder. Left hand gets heavier towards the ground. Inhale, we find center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. The right hand becomes heavier. Inhale, we find center. Exhale, starfish with those legs. Exhale, tuck chin towards chest. Nice long child's pose, then hips up and back for downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. We're going to reach. And we're going to twist. No, we're not. We're going to reach. And we're going to put that hand back down. And we're going to reach. We're going to twist. We're going to drop that hand down. We're going to find our twisted lunge. This time maybe the arms want to open. Maybe they don't. That's fine. Keeping that breath nice and smooth, nice and soft. Hands come back to center. Woo. Look down at the floor. Step forward, twisted chair. Lengthen the chest forward. We're starting from the bottom here whilst we find our balance through our feet. Then we're going to see if we can twist open towards the sky. We're going to relax down. Just notice the pressure in your left shoulder as we again find that twist. Soften. Let everything come down. Forward fold. The knees can stay bent here. Just let the top part of the body relax. On your inhale, we're going to roll all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulders back and down. Then curling back all the way to the top of your mat. The right leg steps back. The left leg meets. We're going to inhale, float forward. The knees can stay lifted or lower. Inhale. As we press the ground away, exhale. Right ear, right shoulder. Turn the chin up towards the sky. And turn turn your chin to face your shoulder. Bring it back to center, hips up and back. For downward facing dog. Pedal your dog if that feels good. Then look forward and step the left foot forward as we reach. The hand finds the floor. And we reach. The hand finds the floor. We reach. We twist. We go further to reverse. Then we find that elbow. We find heart center as we twist here. Taking a breath in. Maybe we fly. Maybe we don't. Just see how it feels to be here. Taking another breath in. The hands find heart center. Find a spot on the floor. Look forward. Step forward. Chest faces the floor to start with. Use your hands. We're going to use that to twist our chest open towards the left side. So, exhale takes you over to that left side twist. Feel the opening in the back of this shoulder. And then come back to center, just release that tension. Take a twist. And release, let everything be heavy. Lifting those hips up, spider fingers on the floor. Let the head be heavy. Maybe you take some circles through the neck if that feels good. Then lengthen the chest forward, we're finding a half lift position. Belly and thighs connect as we step the left foot back, the right foot joins. Inhale, we press the ground away. Your exhale takes you to upward facing dog. Left side, left ear to left shoulder, pressing your right hand more firmly into the ground. Then chin lifts up towards the sky. Then chin lifts down towards your shoulder. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, drop the knees wherever you were. Untuck the toes. Send those hips even more forward if you can. Little squeeze through those butt cheeks. Then release. Then slow lower. Elbows going back towards the body. Full roll through the spine as we tuck chin towards chest. Imagine someone's picking you up by your waist and you're completely ragdollish in the top half of your body. Send your hips back to find your child's pose. Inhale, hips up and back for downward facing dog. Look forward. Step the right foot forward, we reach. We bring the hand down and we reach. And we bring the hand down. I don't know why that made me laugh. We reach. We're going to drop that hand. We're going to take it all the way over to a reverse. We're going to find heart center. We're going to twist. We're going to find a spot this time. We're going to try and keep our chest facing the right side as we step into our chair pose. Twisted chair, see if you can send your hips back as you keep the weight in your big toes so that we've not got all the way into the heels. Maybe we fly in our chair. Let's see. Bring everything back to center. Let your body relax. Then inhaling, rolling all the way up. Interlace those fingers. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, we find the floor. Send the right foot back. Send the left foot to meet it. Your choice of your up dog. This time just tucking chin to chest. Sending everything up and back. For downward facing dog. Left side, left foot steps. Left hand reaches. And down. And lift. And down. And lift. Let that take you through to your reverse. Your inhale brings you back to heart center and we find our twisted lunge. Seeing if, once again, we can keep that twist as we step forward into our chair pose. Make sure your knees are still together. Taking another breath in here. Maybe we fly. Maybe we don't. See how you feel. The hands come back to heart center. We let everything be heavy this time. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. The left foot steps. The right foot joins it. We take a breath in here. We drop the knees nice and wide. Bring yourself back to your diamond dog. Taking a breath as we press the ground away. Your exhale keeps your feet away from your mat as we lower all the way down. Take a windscreen wiper movement with your legs. Then we're going to take everything back to child's pose, where you can find some rest and some stillness. I hope that this Twisty detox flow has made you feel a bit more open, a bit less rigid, and a bit more like yourself. I hope the rest of your day is filled with mischief, magic, things that taste good, things that smell nice, and things that make you feel incredible. Until next time.